Welcome back to Mass Appeal. The Buckley Healthcare Center in Greenfield has been providing a variety of healthcare services to their patients since 1985, but they also provide their patients with brain-healthy food and delicious food. So joining us to share just a few delicious recipes, we have head chef Mike Harrison. Pleasure to see you. I know last month we went up there, saw everybody having such a great time, but now we're back in the kitchen making something so delicious. What are we going to do today?
We're going to make 3 dishes.
Okay.
The first thing we're going to do, it's called a sweet slaw, but it does have a little bit of a kick to it because we do a red jalapeno. First thing I did was I took some plain sugar, a little bit of rice wine vinegar, dissolved that in a pan, heated maybe 2-3 minutes till it dissolves.
It's kind of like a sticky sweet sugar water in a sense.
Almost,
Vinegar,
yeah.
the vinegar kick. I'm loving this idea.
So then I add, once you turn it off, add the red pepper and the ginger to it. The nice part about that is whenever you grill or you apply heat, you cook a pepper off, it's going to pull a lot of that burn out of it, that hotness.
So you might get a little twinge, but it's much less heat than you'd normally have.
Absolutely,
Perfect.
absolutely.
So we just apply this to the top of some, looks like Napa cabbage?
Yep, this is some Napa cabbage.
And this, if you're looking for an inexpensive meal, a no-stress November kind of meal, this is it, because this cabbage is so inexpensive.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what's really nice, it's crisp, it's clean, it's going to hold its body.
It keeps in the fridge for a couple days too.
Absolutely.
Easy. Now we have all this stuff going in here. That's it.
That's it.
Easy enough.
You're going to let that sit. Now we're going to do, this is a chili beef skewer. What I did is, you can do a food processor at home or a blender. A lot of ingredients, but only 2 of the things you'll have to buy really is the sriracha and the fish sauce.
Because everything else, for the most part, you have in the house.
Brown sugar, there's
some cilantro in there.
Orange zest, garlic.
Good stuff.
Yeah, brown sugar. There's a lot of things.
And you know what I don't see in any of the stuff you have today? A lot of salt, a ton of sugar. You don't need to use a lot of salt, and the people who eat your food don't need you because you fill it with flavor.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going to get the salt from, we do a low sodium soy. You'll get it from that. You'll get the pepper from the sriracha.
So it's all in there. So the other thing that you do is you soak the skewers ahead of time. Is that right?
Yep. Just for about a half hour. This way, it will keep it from, especially like on a grill, it'll keep it from catching fire on you.
Now we're doing an outdoor grilling type of meal today, but we got to talk about the big holiday coming up. What are you doing for Thanksgiving at the Buckley Healthcare Center?
Thanksgiving, the traditional turkey. Couple staple items that we do. We do a broccoli, chopped spinach, and cheese casserole.
That sounds great. Broccoli, chopped spinach, and cheese casserole?
Yep.
I'm in. That sounds really good.
With some fried onions on top. So we start with a sweet potato roll, and I make a pumpkin sherry bisque. So that'll go up to the floors or out in the dining room.
And we're looking at your kitchen right now. We went up last month, massive kitchen.
Yeah.
And you serve so quickly too. The food straight from the kitchen, and sometimes you even hand deliver to people's rooms.
I like to get on the floors, especially every breakfast. The restaurant's open at lunch, so I a lot of my I get not stuck down there, but I want to make sure that routine's working well.
You want to get the day started off on the right foot downstairs.
Absolutely. But like we'll see between 150 and 200 guests. We do 2 seatings. We will set up tables and chairs in every nook and cranny of the center. Very well received. We do what I call a rolling buffet. So even though some of the folks that stay on the floors that don't come down, we'll roll a buffet up to the floors so that they're not eating out of a cart or off a tray.
How great is that? Because Thanksgiving's one of those meals you want to be special.
Absolutely.
And the nice part about having Seasons as your full-on dining room and a separate restaurant downstairs is because people want to be with family during Thanksgiving. You can bring the family up and do Thanksgivings there if you want.
Yep, you can. We have, like I said, we have some rooms that are dedicated for little more intimacy, or we have the main dining rooms, not only on the floors, but Seasons Restaurant. We also have a living room that we'll turn in, and we'll serve 20 to 25 people there.
You're making Thanksgiving happen.
Absolutely.
Now, later in the show, because unfortunately we're out of time right now, we're going to finish up, but we're also making a sweet potato salad.
Yeah, with a peanut sauce.
I'm in.
All right.
I was almost speechless there for a second. So later in the show, we're going to finish up that, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Buckley.
Sounds great.